checking in with a guy who I haven't visited with since June. If you look on the YouTube channel, you'll find an interview we did during a Fast Friday with Kyle Edwards. The 39-year-old was the MSS champion last year, finished third in points with ISMA. He's down in Bartlett, Tennessee. That's kind of the southwest part of the state. Has a pretty cool job, too. He's a firefighter. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he's actually at the fire station, one of the guys who could get called at 2 in the morning and have to hop up and go to work. So we appreciate what he does. Started with go-karts, late models on asphalt, a super modified, but then he got his own winged car back in 2007. He's been going pretty steady ever since. 15 wins in his career. 3 came last year, Lorraine, Sandusky, and Berlin. So let's head on down to Tennessee. Kyle Edwards, a new dad, joins us here on the channel. How we doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very, very well. So this big change for you and your wife compared to this time last year, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's just keeping us busy.
I would imagine it is. So how was last season for you? You won a championship. You finished third. You won 3 races. Sounds like a good year, was it?
Yeah. It was good. It was trying at times, but we just kept our heads down and kept grinding and trying to get better and better. And the numbers. We had a pretty good year. Some tracks we were better than other tracks, but we all in all, it was pretty satisfying.
You mentioned trying. Were there some consistent troubles or some things that kept popping up during the year?
Yeah, just kind of, I guess you could call it new car struggles. We had this independent car built a couple years ago, and it really is different than the solid axle car that we had. But sometimes we unload and it's got good speed, but we're a bit inconsistent. And we're just trying to find a balance for it to, kind of get me comfortable in the seat, and so I can give good feedback, so we can, make the right changes and be there at the end of the race.
And we've talked to a lot of guys who have done that straight axle to the independent front suspension conversion. What is the biggest thing that makes it different? Is it the setup? Is it the way you drive it? What is it that makes it so much different?
Yeah, I really don't know. It's
that's the problem. Okay.
I'm not an engineer, but it's just feel.
Okay.
At least for me, a lot of race car drivers may be different, but for me, it's just the feel. I just don't really, just don't have the feel that I had, with the previous car. But sometimes I'm very comfortable, and so it's just weird. We're just trying to find a balance. It's a great race car, and we keep chipping away at it. We got the car better last year than it was the year before. So my dad, he busts his ass, and he really works hard, and so we're just kind of chipping away, and I think we'll be better than we were last year. So it's just work in progress.
With 3 wins and a championship, that's bad news for the rest of the field if he's going to be even better than he was last year. So how'd you manage to win 3 races then with somewhat struggling with that new setup?
Well, sometimes you got to be lucky, and I think a couple times we were lucky, a couple times we were good. Just one of them deals is the car seems to be really good on starts and restarts, and has a really good balance for a couple laps. Seems to really roll the bottom well on cold tires. I kind of learned to race the car, and race the car with what we have, and it's just it's just like I said, it's a work in progress. So sometimes there was a few times we got lucky. There was a few times we're good. At Berlin, the 61 car had us covered. I think he had an oiling issue, pulled off. That was one time we got lucky. The other times were pretty good. We had pretty decent results at Lorraine, and we were really good at Sandusky. So it's was just one of them deals where, we're continuing to try to get it better.
Well, anytime you can roll the bottom on cold tires, it's good, right? I mean, let's be honest, right,
True,
Kyle?
yes.
Yeah, so we can work with that. Thoughts on the merger was just announced a couple of months ago. In case you guys missed it, ISMA and MSS have merged for the 2023 season. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing for super modified racing. Coming together, I guess it's really our only choice that we have if we want to, continue to go to the racetrack and race. We got to have race cars. The two series have got to come together, and you're kind of stronger as one. So the deal that Johnny has got going on up at Oswego is really good. The money is good. And then David and Lori, I mean, I can't say enough about what Lori's done. She really puts a lot of time and effort into MSS and trying to make it better. So it's I think it'll be better. We should have good solid car counts everywhere this year, and so I think it's good for super modified racing as a whole.
Yeah, I agree 100%. First race, by the way, is Jennerstown on May 13th with the new series. You mentioned the series, that 5-race series. I know you did some winged super modified stuff, or excuse me, non-winged, but you told me you just don't have the tail section the way you could do those other shows?
Yeah, we don't. I don't know. I think, honestly, the tail section super modified racing is stupid. I don't know why they don't just put a top wing on it and make it look like a real race car instead of a glorified go-kart. But that's just me. Some people love that deal, and if I lived up in the Oswego area, maybe it would be more appealing. But to me, it's just not. I would like to run the classic maybe someday, but we're good with the wing. We're good with that. We're gonna stick to that and do what we do best.
Well, when you did the supers, let me see, what was that, like 07 maybe, something like that, 08? It was different then. The package was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's changed over the last 10, 12 years. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I didn't know you're part of a father-son team.
Yeah, it's always been just me and my dad. So you can usually find us in the pit area yelling at each other, but at the end of the day, we just hug it out and drive home and just keep on going. So yeah, we've raced together for I guess probably about 35 years now. So it's pretty much just been me and him, and it's trying at times, but it's also rewarding when we're able to be successful.
Do you kind of shudder a little bit when you pass him and say, "Oh, sorry, Dad," or something like that? Hey, see you later.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. So
I'm glad to hear that. A little over a minute left in our chat now. So as we look forward to this year, is anything different? Do we do something to try to get a better handle on that independent front suspension?
Yeah, we're going to continue to work on it. My dad's made some changes over the wintertime. So it'll be a different package again, similar, but hopefully we're working in the right direction. Got some good people helping, and like I said, we're looking forward to it. So we get the season started at a big fast track there in Pennsylvania. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the rest of the schedule. So a lot to look forward here in 2023.
ISMASupers.com is one way you can find out. The other way, MidwestSuperModifieds.com, between both of those series. Of course, they all have presence on Facebook, too, so check all that stuff out. And, of course, you can go to my page and just click on ISMA Super Modifieds as your link and find out more. Nice catching up with you. Good luck. Stay safe with your job, and hopefully I'll see you in a few months.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Kyle Edwards, ready to go here for 2023. It's going to be an exciting season as ISMA and MSS are now under one umbrella and ready to have some fun. Hit the blue E, hit the subscribes, the notification, hit the likes, comment if you want. And if I haven't gotten to your favorite winged super guy yet, send me a message. Let me know, and I'll get it done for you real soon.